Do you want to love what you do every day for the rest of your life, to never have to work again because you actually love showing up to do what you do, to live your perfect day, your perfect Tuesday is what I call it, your perfect work day, fun day, dance date, what it is inside of you? Would you love to do that every single day instead of have to go to your job, instead of have to work the crap business that you're doing right now because it makes good money, instead of living in corporate hell, which is where I was, and losing your soul, not being able to engage with people, not being able to see your kids and your wife because you're so checked out and gone? Wouldn't you love to do what you live your perfect day 763 days from now? It's so doable. And how do I know? Because I did it. Last night, I finally nailed the last piece of my business that is critical and that I have been working on for a year and a half, but 763 days is really what it is. And you can do it too. There's only 3 steps. And I'm going to go through it all with you right now so that you don't have to drift anymore, so that you can be working towards what you love to do, because it's a smart side hustle. That's all it is. I made a big mistake. Let me tell you what that mistake is. And that mistake is that I didn't get a job. I should have got a job that I didn't like. I should have, when I lost my corporate job because of the depression stuff, I should have gotten I think an overnight gig at like Walmart or something like that. Because whenever you have less time, you get more stuff done, is really what it is. So I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did, because I had to get a repossession notice on my house. I had to have my lights off for 12 days. I had to, I have no idea how many money problems I had, because I went from 80 plus grand a year to 0. Okay. And I don't want you to make the mistakes that I did. So keep a job, get an easy job that doesn't kill your soul, a simple job, and keep your bills paid, because I made those mistakes. Step number 1 is that you have to, let me tell you a little bit about mine. So in February of 2017, I started YouTubing. I started YouTubing, basically my entrepreneur journey, okay? Because I am an entrepreneur in my core. That's what I am. And the mistake that I made is that I stayed at a job too long. But you don't know, what's the number? 763 days from now, exactly what you want to do, because you got to start. You got to start dialing in you at least a little bit, to know a little bit more about you and what you want, to know a little bit more about you and what you want, know a little bit more about you and what you want, know a little bit more about you and what you want. We're so bogged down with who we are. None of us know who we are, okay? Because distractions and all this stuff, everything's against you being you. So I didn't know that Preferable Life would be my name, that my purpose is to help other people find their inspiration and passion, the DNA inside of them that they were created to be, and to live it out, and to help a small section of the earth that they are ordained to reign and serve over, okay? That they are ordained to help is what I'm doing here. And I didn't have any of those, none of those even questions or thoughts or connections had been made whenever I made my first YouTube video. I'll put that in the description. I need to upload that thing because it's on a different channel, because it took me 3 channels to get here. All right. But it was about entrepreneurism. It was about like I was a woodworker. Look, I'm flannel. I live in Missouri. Wear a brown beanie. All right. I was a woodworker at that point. I was creating is what I was doing. And that's my passion, is to help you create. But I documented my woodworking journey. I documented my entrepreneur kind of pitfalls and struggles, okay? Which is basically what I'm talking about here, but it's not necessarily quote unquote entrepreneur, quote unquote business, okay? It's quote unquote entrepreneur of your life, of being the director, the CEO of you, okay? And entrepreneur, a third of you are going to be business owners because that's the numbers, maybe a little less, but that's what I was doing. Is I was talking about entrepreneurism. I was talking about the journey of entrepreneurism. I was talking about the struggles. I was talking about it all. So what I have done and what you need to start doing is you don't know your narrow kind of niche, okay? Your narrow untouched niche market. You don't know any of that until you start, until it emerges, until you figure out what audience shows up and gravitates to me. That's the game, is to lead a tribe, to begin getting you out in the kind of world that you are in. So entrepreneurism, okay, or board gaming, or sewing, or health, or what's another big one? Coffee, okay? You don't know what your coffee niche market is going to be today, but you will. I need to remember this number. 763 days from now. How can I move this so that I can see it? There we go. 763 days from now, you will know what that small coffee market is, what that small board game market is, what that small woodworking market is, okay? Whatever it is that you are going to be, that you will never grow tired of learning about and getting deeper in and getting better at and exploring more and being the biggest nerd, okay? Um, I'm one of the biggest search engine marketing nerds, which is why I'm here and to help you so that you can talk about this coffee and get found for people that want to hear about coffee and sell stuff to those people that want to hear about coffee. All right. That's the thing. You don't know 763 days from now. So the point number one is that you just start in something that is a passion, something that is a love, something that's a burning problem that you are going to spend the rest of your life figuring out. Okay. Entrepreneurism, side hustle, that was mine. What is yours? Yours is, like I said, coffee, board games. There's freaking 250 of them. Killing my cat is one because he keeps bothering me. uh, and step number two. Number three is the big one. Well, anyways, we'll get there. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what it is that you look at more than anything else. If it's porn, you got to get a new one because that is consumerism, not creating. So you got to kill it. If it's coffee, if it's health, if it's entrepreneurism, if it's whatever, leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite thing. What's your favorite thing that you want to talk about and problem solve for the rest of your life? All right, number two. What's number two? You got to show up every freaking day. You can't not show up every freaking day. And I'm going to add early because you have to start beginning to direct your life. Whenever you have an 8 to 5, the first minute of your day is being controlled and directed by your boss because you wake up in time to get to work at the right time. And that screws your life up. You can't begin directing whenever the first minute of your day is dictated by someone else. You have to start taking control of your time and showing up every day for you to live you out. It's hard. I have tried crap loads of alarm methods to make sure that I wake up. And I've figured out, because of trying 14 or 18 different ways to wake up, which one works for me. And I've been waking up at 4:30 every morning for about a year now, maybe a little longer. Because that's what time I want to wake up. You don't have to wake up at 4:30. That's my favorite time. It's my, I found the word yesterday, bio something. There's some kind of bio word. Your bio meridian something, okay? You have a DNA clock. And this is the whole point, is you got to figure out who the hell are you, okay? Not who am I, not who is the other person that you're following. And you have to show up every day for that, okay? Every day for 763 days, I have tried to figure out this entrepreneur stuff that's freaking hard. I've tried to figure out, what business do I love? What do I love to do in my day? I have it dialed in because I started. You need to start showing up every day for coffee, for board games, for entrepreneurism, for whatever. Okay. Don't quit your job. Start a podcast, start blogging, start making YouTube videos. One of those three. Don't figure out any of the how to SEO crap. All right. Launch, analyze, adapt. That's a success formula. You have to, right now, today, start launching your life tomorrow to be able to talk about coffee all day, every day, or whatever it is that you're passionate about. Show up every freaking day early. Number 2. Number 3, this one's so simple, but it's so hard to get to. But if you do this, I run a digital agency for local businesses, some global stuff too. But the ones that I've had to fire and that I am not going to work with anymore, I can get traffic like a banshee to any website, okay? Because SEO is, it's relatively simple, especially for local businesses. I can get traffic to any of them. I can convert leads for that business, okay? But I can't help the lead to become a fan of the business with bullcrap emails that my team writes for them, that is regurgitated bullshit that they can get from Googling how to raise kids from someone that actually cares to help them raise kids, okay? Your businesses sell a solution along a long customer journey. And the ones that are losing and the ones that can't win are not giving any value to their leads and their current customers. They're just selling crap. They're just saying, come to my whatever, buy my whatever. And those, that formula is dead, lost, and gone. And which is the number 3 formula. The number 3 thing you have to start doing is you have to start giving without expecting anything in return. The amount of, I wish I knew the law. Someone leave me a comment below, let me know what this law is. But it's sowing and reaping in the Bible. It's, maybe that's the law of sowing and reaping. That you will only, your revenue, all that kind of stuff, and who even gives a crap about money? But the amount of that you get is in direct proportion to the amount that you give. If you don't give, you lose. And that's number 3, is that you give without expecting anything in return. And 763 days from now, you'll be living you a freaking heck of a lot more than you are today. I have a couple things to shift, mainly just team stuff that I got to get a little more optimized. All right. But man, to love 96% of your day. I asked my daughter this morning, I said, "Hey, what do you want to do tonight?" And it's Tuesday. I've been working 4:30 a.m. till 10 or something p.m. every day. Well, probably later than that. Since January 7-ish of 2018, because I finally figured out what I have to do. And I said, "Hey, daughter, what do you want to do tonight?" She's like, "Tonight? What do you mean?" Because I've been busting my arse. Lately, it's been Sunday to Friday night. I'll make another video on that sometime. It's an epic schedule. The 6-day week is life-changing. Because I can now. I dialed in my last thing so I can take a evening and do whatever my kids want to do. Something that I haven't been able to do for a long time. And even whenever I could do it with the job, I wasn't there. But tonight I'm going to be present with my daughter and whatever she wants to do. And hopefully not think about work. It's my curse. I think about it all the time. So my friend, I plead you to create from you. I plead you to start tomorrow giving without expecting anything in return that comes alongside the favorite passion that you're never going to grow weary of talking about, and show up every freaking day early and start directing your life. That's it. I care about you. I love you. If this helped you out, hit the thumbs up. I'm Josh, preferablelife.com. Hit subscribe. I want you to do you because God wants you to. He created you this way. A few people in the world need you to do you as loud and far reaching as possible. Because there's no one else like you. You're the only one. And I need you. Love you. Catch you on the next one.